Yo, 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 what's going on at the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, fam? And this one here is on two big dogs in this fight game. Errol the True Spence Jr. and Terence T-Boy Crawford. And these boys have been having a Twitter war. You understand what I'm saying? They have been having a Twitter war that Keyshawn Davis sparked up. We know today Errol Spence came out and said, I don't need to lie to you. I don't throw shade. You little cheerleading ass. Your little cheerleading ass is going to be heartbroken when I put that boy dick in the dirt. Talking about Terence Crawford. Terence boy Crawford answered back with that picture right there of Shannon Sharp saying no, 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 no. He should have put Matumbo though. No, 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 no. But he put Shannon Sharp shaking his head. No, 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 right? So they have been going back and forth, bro. Errol Spence came out today and he ain't playing, bro. Errol is on fire. He's on fire. You know, he's letting that boy know the fight is going to happen. That's all you need to know. And he's not saying nothing else because he understands the power of negotiation. You feel me? He know they negotiating. So he's not going to come out and say some shit like Terence Boy Crawford say to put out there and knowing that, you know, I'm not finna fuck up nothing that's going on behind the scenes. My team working, his team working. I'm going to let them handle that business. And when they done, we go sign them contracts and then we go get into that ring and get these people what they've been waiting on. I say get into that ring and get these people what they've been waiting on. And I'm going to whoop this boy ass and put his dick in the dirt and take that scrap and become the undisputed welterweight world champion. While y'all ass still talking this and talking that. You feel me? So Errol Spence been on fire lately. He ain't been saying too much, but he been saying a lot that's been getting straight to the point. Terence Boy Crawford, on the other hand, you know, he's been sneaking messages and codes and shit, giving out things to people that ain't supposed to be giving them out to, things of that nature, saying shit that ain't true. You know, giving ESPN, you know, decoding messages to where they coming out and speaking on things that ain't true. But he came out and defended himself on Twitter, everybody. He came out and told Errol Spence, I don't know what you talking about, but that's bullshit. If you think you gonna whoop my ass in the ring, you better think again, buddy, because I'm here and I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. And I'm going to back up my brothers. That's what Terence Boy Crawford saying right now. My brothers got my back looking ass. You know what I'm saying? So he ready to go. He ready to get into the ring. He need to quit talking and telling them false lies because he ain't agreed to nothing. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad at the man for coming out on Twitter, defending himself, letting Errol Spence know, if you think you go whoop my ass, then you better think again. Now, everything is being provoked by Keyshawn Davis, like I said. We all know what Keyshawn Davis did. He went up there. He went off on Devin Haney, and then he turned his attention to Errol Spence. Scary, calling Errol Spence scary. And I know somebody who like that. Terence Crawford like that. Scary. Trying to make it as if Errol Spence is afraid of Terence Crawford because, you know, somebody put his name with Frank Martin's name, right? And, you know, he didn't like it. You feel me? So Frank Martin let him know. Ain't nobody stumping on the motherfucking thing over here. But Keyshawn Davis, you know, he's been going back and forth with Errol Spence a little bit. Errol Spence been letting that boy know, listen, you running your mouth a little bit too much, kid. You haven't done nothing in the sport of boxing yet, right? You went and got you a silver medal. Now you're feeling yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're 6-0. You're beating up on people who they put in there that you should beat up on. And now you're just thinking you motherfucking King Joffrey Joe. You better sit your little ass down and quit playing with killers like me and go make your name because you ain't on our radar yet. You're not. You're not on the radar, kid. You haven't done enough. You dig what I'm saying? But Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, man, they've been letting each other have it, bro. They've been letting each other have it. You know what I'm saying? We know the sister came out, said what she said. We know my boy Jay Ism, Jordan Isom, he came out, said what he said. You know what I'm saying? So shit been on fire, man. You know what's the content creators and the fans of both. You know, we saying what we saying, going back and forth, the things of that nature. Everybody on edge, man. Everybody on edge. Everybody can feel this fight coming. You know what I'm saying? We this close to this fight. And everybody want to be right. You got people feel like Errol Spence go win. You got people feel like Terence Boy Crawford go win. You got people that just want the fight. And, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that because this is the biggest fight in boxing right now as we stand. Errol the True Spence Jr., like I say, he's the king of the welterweight division, the WBC, the IBF, and the Super WA unified world champion. He beat champions after champions after champions to become unified world champion. Terence T-Boy Crawford is the 3-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, and the current WBO welterweight world champion. So he holds the last piece to the puzzle. For Errol Spence to become undisputed, Errol Spence holds 3 pieces to the puzzle. For him to become undisputed, they're going to make the biggest bag in both of their careers. It's the biggest fight in both of their careers. You understand what I'm saying? If Terence Boy Crawford beat Errol Spence, it stamps him as a definitely first ballot Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? And if Errol Spence going there, it stamps him as definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer by them beating each other who both did a lot in the sport. You know what I'm saying? Terence Bud Crawford like to brag on his accolades on everything he achieved, and he achieved more than Errol Spence. You know, he's been in the game longer than Errol Spence. He had the opportunities to go from weight class to weight class to weight class. But Errol Spence at one division, you know, he's made himself a hotter star and a hotter commodity and making more money than Terence Bud Crawford back going out there fighting the better opponents because he fighting top name after top name after top name. And there's no disrespect to Terence Crawford as if he haven't fought no top name. But, you know, Errol Spence's resume is better. Fighting in the most prestige division at 147. Terence Crawford had to make his way to 147. And now they make for the biggest fight in boxing. You understand what I'm saying? Now, we all know the back and forth that's been going down before getting to this point where everybody thought the fight was available, but it really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? The fight wasn't even close to being available to one another because Terence Crawford was on top rank doing what Bob Arum wanted him to do, and Errol Spence had his business over on PBC. But now that we heard, Terence Bud Crawford and left top ranked and left Bob Arum, now we closer than we ever been to this fight. You know what I'm saying? We're closer than we ever been to this fight. And the fans, you know, they so chippy and so antsy and so fickle, they don't know what to believe. So if a little information come out and it's you know, containing to their favorite fighter and it's making looking like their favorite fighter's in the right, they go take it and they go run with it. Doesn't matter if it's true information, false information, or whatever it is. They just go take it and run because they want their man to be right. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. So right now, what we got to do is let these men negotiate what they doing. Like Errol Spence said, if Terence Bud Crawford ain't say shit out his own mouth, I don't believe it. Understand what I'm saying? I don't believe it because it's bad for negotiations. Now, if he put his own face on camera and said what he said, then I got to take it with a grain of salt, and then I got to go to my team and ask them, hey, what is this man talking about? You know what I'm saying? What is this man talking about? So what Errol Spence is saying is I don't want Terence Crawford to go to nobody and talking about, hey, how y'all doing, man? Could you go say this on camera and say this on camera and say this on camera? And then I come back and take the shit that they said. Then I go, hey, to my team, hey, this is what they said. They be like, who? Where you get that from? Off of YouTube? Come on, Earl, you know better than that, man. We don't want to hear that shit about YouTube, man. We negotiating, man. His team over there talking. We working for you and your team, and we leaving it at that. So Errol Spence is no fool. He's no dummy. He's no fool. He's no dummy. You understand what I'm saying? So he's not going to take what somebody says on YouTube and go back to his team and say a motherfucking thing. You understand? Just like when I came out and said what Errol Spence told me, you think Terence Crawford go take that and say, you know what? I'm going to take this back and say Errol Spence said it is all cap, that I didn't do this and I didn't do that and I didn't do this. No. But us on YouTube, we going to take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Because we are a community, you know, and we take some of our words to heart. Like some people go believe this guy, some people go believe this guy. You know what I mean? But if we can show receipts, then that's a different story. And Monty-Brown can show receipts. But I'm not going to do that because, you know, it's something in the receipts that I don't want to reveal unless I have to. You understand what I'm saying? Unless I have to. But on another note, right, it messed up negotiations, bro. That's why Steven Espinoza came out his own mouth and said, I can't give y'all too much, but just know we negotiated, man. I can't put this shit out in the front and let all the fans grab onto it because now the fighters are looking like, you know, our shit not confidential. Now I'm talking and giving y'all information out to these people. Now guess what they doing? They going around making all these videos. What we going to do, that's a fact, because I'm going to grab the shit and make a video. I'm quite sure Blue go grab it, and everybody else that make content is go grab it and go make videos on it, and everybody go, you know, put their own understanding on it without really having understanding until everything come out. So that's just the nature of the beast of the internet. Just the nature of the beast of the internet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a fucking opinion, and everybody want to base their opinion. Don't make them right. You know what I'm saying? Don't make them right. But I do know one thing. I know Errol Spence don't fucking lie. I know that man tells the truth because everything he's been doing up to now, he's have been doing what he said he was going to do. You feel me? And Terence Bud Crawford haven't been so far. And that's just being real. Not to hurt no feelings, not to step on no toes, not to make somebody look one way or another. But everything Errol Spence said he was going to do, he's been doing. He's been doing. And Terence Bud Crawford haven't been doing everything he said he was going to do. And that's just a fact, man. I'm here to keep it true, keep it real. Everybody not going to like Monty-Brown. But Monty-Brown going to keep it real and give y'all what y'all needed her and not what y'all wanted her. Straight like that, man. But at the end of the day, fam, Errol Spence came out and said that this fight is going to take place. I believe him. Terence Bud Crawford said he want the fight. I believe him. I believe they gonna make this shit happen. And once they make it happen, all the capping goes away. And once that bell go ding ding and our boys get in that ring, then we can sit back, enjoy the fight, and may the best man win. I got my guy EJ taking that thing, and I got him being undisputed. Just like you, if you're a Terence Crawford fan, you have Terence Crawford winning that thing, and you got him being undisputed. But the beauty of that is we will find out when they get into the ring. And whomever be victorious, salute to them. Don't cry like a little baby. Give them they just do, and you move on. Straight like that. But Errol Spence is on Twitter. He's not bullshitting on Twitter. He's putting shit out there. He's blazing these boys, and he letting his word be heard. And, he's doing it in a smart way without giving up too much information about the fight because he don't want to fuck up negotiations. Terence Crawford, he's speaking his mind as well. So we going to keep being entertained until these boys get into the ring. And I feel like it's going to happen in 2022. Can't wait, man. Can't wait. Somebody going to be wrong. Somebody better stand strong. So at the end of the day, respect the both of them because they still get into the ring for our entertainment purposes, beating each other ass, taking a punishment, right, for our entertainment. And ain't shit happening to us, but we just sitting there, ooh, duck, throw the hook, throw the jab, throw the straight, hold him, nigga, back up. You know what I'm saying? We just running our goddamn mouth. Ain't nobody getting punched in the face. So that's the beauty for us. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I want both of these boys to get the biggest bag they can get and to take care of their family. I want both of them to come out the ring healthy, to continue to enjoy they winnings and continue to give us good fights, man. But at the end of the day, y'all know I'm Team EJ, and Team EJ go whip that ass straight like that. Until then, it's your boy Monty. This the NSBC, moving everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App, TreyHunter52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share the videos, and y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.